Hello guys, welcome. My name is Levis Sirikwa and I am from Siriops Environmental Research Organization. Welcome to the third session of Mapping Mikokoni. Today we are going to talk about area and distance, and this is very important because it helps us in so many things. It helps us to understand the mangrove spacing that we do, how many trees we can plant in a certain given area, what is the size of the site that we have restored. Open the UTM GeoMap, come to the home page, click on the area and distance. When you click, realize that it shows you the place that you are. From yesterday's course, we talked about the marker point, and that's why you're seeing the marker that we did yesterday right there. When you open the area and distance measure icon, you launch this homepage of this icon. You realize we have the aspect of spline, line, units, layer, and polygon. For today, I'll talk about the polygon. I already talked about the map type and the locking, the zooming in and zooming out. Yeah. How can you reduce the error? When you zoom in and you zoom out, you help the satellite to lock very well. So you can play with the zoom. You can also check the accuracy of your location in your phone. You can turn it on and turn it off if it persists. You can put on your data. You can move to a place that is open. That's normally like the first thing you do. You move to a place that is open, where we don't have obstruction. You can also choose to map when we don't have a lot of clouds. When it's not cloudy, when the sky is very clear, you'll have less GPS errors. See, the satellite map gives us like a good view of the place. Like you can see, we have a lot of buildings here, a lot of layouts, a lot of some vegetations. These are more organized. These are buildings. This is the road. It's very easy to tell. These are a lot of buildings here. It's very easy to tell from the satellite view. Now, a polygon is just a figure with more than 3 points. Let's say we want to map an area and it's live. So what do? You have this add icon. So add means you just add a point. So you first lock to ensure that the bull's eye is in lock with the blue dot. Then you tap here on polygon. When you tap, it tells the system that you're doing a polygon. Then you have to define your units. So we want our units to be in hectares. You can do in miles squared, kilometers squared, yards squared, feet squared, hectare, and acres. I'm interested, I like a hectare. Now you are set. You have locked. Let me say I want to measure the size of this plantation here. This plantation, you can only see this plantation. It's quite a huge one. And I want to start from here. So I'll physically go to this place. I move up to there. Now, when I'm moving, I'm doing this, it's inverse because I'm not moving. So I'm just doing it remotely. But when you move, you'll move with the blue dot. So the blue dot will move with you. When you lock, the bull's eye finds the blue dot. Now, I'm doing this remotely, not physically here. So when I move the bull's eye to the place that I want, right? So the point will always be added where the bull's eye is and not where the blue dot is. Take note of that. That's why it's very important for you when you move, you lock. After you lock, you add notch. So you move, you lock, you add. You move to the next place, you lock, you add. And you want to move to places that have corners in the shape that, or in the area that you're trying to measure. If I add, it will add to where the bull's eye is. And when I add, I see it brings undo, save, redraw, add. These additional icons pop up. So it shows that I've begun. Then the overview, like the update of the area shows. I move, this is straight, I move up to here, then I lock, I add point. This is a corner, I move here, and as you move, you can see the area is beginning to shed. Add, you move again, you lock, you add, you move, you lock, you add, you move, you lock, serve my cursor, you lock, you add. And the more you move, the more it shows your hectare, and the more it shows the shed. You move, you lock, you add, you move, you lock, you add. We're interested in corners, but you can place as many points as possible. You can move back to where you started, or you can finish at a place that you see it aligns with the place that you started. It's okay. Yeah. After you do that, it shows you that this is the area. This is the area that you have mapped. After you finished your mapping, you have your area, 0.761 hectares. You save. When you redraw, you start afresh. When you undo, it means you undo the previous step. So if I undo right now to remove the previous marker, if I redraw, it will start afresh. Like if I redraw, it will start afresh. When you save, it will ask you to name your object. Let me say we have done this project with FAO. FAO, mangrove site, mangrove. So I just mangrove, yes. Restoration site, 1 or 2022. You can put maybe we're in July, August. So you save. Now you have saved, your data is safe, you can move around. So this is your area. Now when you click on this area, it pops out, brings out the data properties. Now in the data properties, we'll get to see the area, polygon, this is the area. Put attributes to this site. We want to tag some traits to this site. Maybe you've just planted. Now here is the place that you come and take the photo of the site. You take the photo of the site, you'll again see my face. Now I'm assuming my face is the photo of the site. So you align, you wanna take your photo in landscape mode like this for it to cover a large distance. So you take the photo of the site and then you save. That's the first option you can use. Yeah, this, I'm assuming this is the site that you have restored. You take the photo of the site. You can also take a photo of the site maybe some other time, and then you get from the gallery. We'll use the one that you've taken. Just add the notes from here. You can add notes. So you can say 2 mangrove species planted. These species are Rhizophora cronata and Cereoptegal. Rhizophora cronata seedlings from nursery, for example. How many? Let me say 2,500, or let me just say 500. Let me say 1,000. 1,000 seedlings. Cereoptegal, propagules, which means direct planting. Say another 1,000, right? Then perhaps we have wildings of Rhizophora cronata. 100. Sorry. So wildings of city of Tagal 250. So you already have like the most important data, baseline data already, just using the mapping tool. This data is giving us numbers and very important information. Information can be transferred to spreadsheet afterwards. Say sponsored by FAO, in partnership with CIROPS, research organization, or environmental organization, right? Um, Participating organizations, of course, you must have community group. And let me say the Creek Conservancies. This community group is based in Mombasa, Jomvu sites. We've done quite a lot of work with them in active mangrove restoration. And this information will be carried with a KML format that you send to anyone else. The trick here is to collect as much information as possible, because what happens is that as time elapses, you tend to forget the information. The information reduces the time. So if you have all this information here, you can decide to use the information some other time. And this information can also inform the reports that you make, maybe to share with the partners or to share with the sponsors and all that, or to publish in your website. So this is very important. So UTM GeoMap really does a good job. So you find that your notes will be right there. Your data will always find it. So this is the area we mapped. So you can screenshot this and use it, or you can transport it to another software like QGIS and visualize it very well. You can separate this. This is a point map. Maybe you don't want to use it. You can just it's easy to separate. Have layers, so you can disable some. You can take a screenshot of this. The area is in the data list. So this marks the end of the session.